Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. For this Give Me 5, I've got 3 brand new discs I've never thrown before. They're all from Mint Discs. We got the Diamondback. This is the Mason Ford variant. We got the Freetail, and then we also have the Lobster. Let's go. All right, so back here out at Dry Creek, I'm gonna start on hole 11 and I'm gonna do 5 holes here. So I don't really know a whole lot about these. Based on the description of the disc, it says it's a finesse mid-range. So that means it's gonna be a little flippy, a finesse driver. So yeah, another flippy driver. And then since this is a controlled driver that Mason Ford throws, I'm pretty much assuming this is probably gonna be stable to overstable. So here we go, and then I'm also gonna putt with a bullet. All right, hole 11, par 4. Pretty much dead straight, about 400 feet, and then it turns to the right the last little bit. Total distance is 675 feet. So let's see if we can get one out there straight. How about the Diamondback? I'll take that, it's a good spot. All right, so that Diamondback wasn't as overstable as I thought it would be. I put it on a little bit of an ante, flattened out and kind of held it the whole way. So that's pretty interesting. So this looks like a really controllable driver for my arm speed. Still got about 350 until I get to the basket. So I'm gonna try a lean out forehand with this Freetail. Wow, that thing is pretty understable. I got a good tree kick at the end.
No one can judge you.
Heard a lot of great things about the Lobster, about how it's a nice, controllable, understable, mid-range. Man, I was pretty impressed with that turnover shot. Lobster. Even par through the first hole. Here's my second hole. This is hole number 12. 333 feet, dead straight, slightly uphill. If you go a little bit left or right, you're in jail. Let's try the Diamondback. All right, I'll take that all day. Man, that is a straight flying disc. About 80 to 100 out. Man, pretty impressed with this Diamondback. Very straight flyer. All right, let's try a Lobster throw-in. Close.
Turn it up.
Very impressed with the Lobster so far. Looks like a great understable mid-range. Man, that Diamondback, Mason Ford version, very controllable, flies dead straight. Freetail, I haven't quite figured it out yet. Very touchy, haven't figured out the right angle for it. So maybe if I get to an open hole, I can try to figure this thing out. Speaking of not an open hole, we're now to hole 13. I'm still even through the first 2 holes. This is a par 5, 645 feet, strange shape. It does an immediate bend to the left, straightens out for a little bit, does another bend to the left and another bend to the right. So basically it's like a zigzag through very tight woods. Stay in the middle, please. All right, let's start out with the Diamondback. That could be really good. This is basically the perfect spot for your drive. So way to go, Diamondback. All right, I'm gonna try a crazy shot with the Freetail. That Freetail shot could be a really good spot. I might have gone a little too straight with it, but I'm starting to see that you really do have to put it on a pretty steep hyzer and rip on it to get it to work. But very controllable disc. Freetail went a little too straight, so I'm kind of pinched off here. I do have a nice turnover mid-range line. Lobster time. I'll take it. Still even through 3 holes, which I'm pretty happy with on this stretch of holes. We got the next hole. This is a par 4, hole 14, 423 feet. It's got a little bit of a zigzag in the middle before you get out to the open field where the basket is. Let's try a crazy line with the Freetail on a forehand. that Freetail forehand was just like 1 degree off of being perfect and maybe getting all the way down for an eagle look, but I think it's okay. All right, another step out, lobster turnover shot. All right, birdie look. Lobster, baby. Final hole of this Give Me 5. We're on to hole 15. Finally got a birdie, so I'm 1 under through this stretch. This is a par 4, 456 feet. I finally get to open up a little bit. So let's try out this Freetail. So with the limited amount of shots I've had with the Freetail, not actually sure what speed it is, but kind of like I've got a really beat in trespass that I used to have in my bag. Could pretty much put it on a 30-degree hyzer. It'd flip all the way up. Might even give you a little S-turn before it fades out. That's kind of what this Freetail reminds me of. If you guys are looking for a nice, flippy, reliable disc, or if you got slower arm speed, this might be a good distance driver for you too. All right, got kind of lucky. Fought through this middle section here. I do have an open look, kind of a low sidearm shot. Needs to finish to the right. So let's try out the Diamondback. All right, got a long birdie putt. Close. All right, I lied, guys. We're gonna do one more bonus hole. I realized hole 16 is perfect for a Freetail. Nice long turnover shot. So here we go, hole 16. Okay, bonus hole, hole 16, par 3, 338 feet. After looking at the rim of this Freetail, I'd probably say it's probably more like a 9-speed, but man, this thing flies great. I'm just gonna try to throw it at the top of these low trees and see if I can get it to turn to the right, track at the basket.
Fear is useless. You got nothing to prove. No one can judge you.
I was listening for chains because man, that was heading right at the basket. Okay, so obviously not looking at the flight numbers of that disc just because I think it's kind of fun to see if I can guess. Definitely feels like a Roadrunner type disc, maybe like a -4 or 1. And I'd probably say a 9-speed. So 9-speed, got a lot of glide to it though too, but it is definitely pretty flippy. But man, this hole 16, I'm glad I was able to do this extra hole. It was the perfect hole for this type of disc. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys, to this Give Me 5. I guess today it'd be a Give Me 6. Man, it was fun trying out these new discs. The Diamondback, this is the controlled driver, Mason Ford version, the Lobster, and then also the Freetail. And then some of those putts you guys saw us hitting with the Bullet in Royal Plastic. Man, I really dig these discs. Hey, if you guys are looking to get one of these, check out Another Round. They definitely carry these things. Until next time, peace out. If you'd like to get one of these discs, head on over to throwanotherround.com. They've got discs, they've got apparel, and free shipping over $75. Better yet, if you're in the Denver, Colorado, or Charlotte, North Carolina area, head on over to the store, grab a disc, grab a beer. It's a good time. Thanks, Another Round.